which I did. I mean, I only played an hour, but
You've only played 1 hour?
yeah. Where it can fall short is is the depth of it. I don't, it really depends on how deep it goes. If they continue, like the story is amazing, like the way it looks, there's like probably 10 different characters I know, and I know, they all have personalities and unique differences. So, they did a
Who
very
makes
good.
this game?
I don't know actually. I know it's a PlayStation only one. I think it's a Sony made game. But I don't know who actually did it. Miss I don't know. Like hunting the machines is actually a lot more fun than I thought it would be.
Hmm.
It's hard. Like, I mean, it's not hard, but it's challenging. Like if you're just messing around, you can get killed.
Red light means trouble.
But like they have like a whole tutorial thing in the beginning, and it shows you like hunting any machine, even the weakest ones, is always a danger. And it's true. Like there's like these kind of horse-looking ones. They're supposed to be like cattle. But if you spook them, like they travel in herds, if you spook them, they'll stampede and kill you.
Interesting. So these, does this take place like in the future?
Yeah, it's like post-apocalyptic.
Got it.
Like the whole story, which is very mysterious, is like,
Like it's basically more nomadic, right?
yeah, it's like something happened. We don't know what, but all of civilization was pretty much gone, and so they had to go back to like this kind of lifestyle. But then there's like this crazy tech that they still have, some of them, but a lot of them don't use it.
So, are you ready?
Got it.
Yes, I guess.
It seems
Well,
interesting.
I've been so close before.
I guess everything's bigger up close.
Soon it'll all seem familiar. Like home.
I don't know about that.
Look for High Matriarch Tiersa. She'll help you. Any other concerns?
Any final lessons before I head in?
No. You've learned every lesson the wilds have to teach.
It was you who taught me, not the wilds. Not sure my bow and spear will be much help in there, though.
It is with bow and spear that you'll win what you wanted all these years, Aloy. Answers.
What should I expect once I'm inside?
There'll be people celebrating and feasting. More than you've ever seen in one place. No other village compares to Mother's Heart. It is the seat of the High Matriarchs, the center of Nora life, the jewel of the sacred land. Give it time, and you'll grow fond of it. As I was, back when I was with the tribe.
Are you sure they're gonna let me in?
I've told you, Aloy. By law, any child outcast can run in the Proving.
And any who pass are made braves and are outcasts no more. I know that. But not everyone follows the law like you do, Rost.
Have faith, Aloy. The tribe will honor your right.
I'm ready to do this. See you back home in a few days?
You will not find me there, Aloy. Here. Take this. Remember,
looking like we'll never see each other again? No. No!
You should be with the tribe. I will always be an
But I
outcast.
told you, I have that figured out. I'll come to you in secret. I'll be the one breaking the law, not you. You don't even have to talk to me.
This attachment to me will only hold you back. It's my wish that you embrace the tribe. You've lived in isolation long enough.
Until now, I didn't.
For your sake, I must go where you will never find me. This is goodbye.
His voice, the dad, that's another thing, is they do a very good job of making you connect with the characters, like you care about them, you know. But like the dad, I think his voice is the same one that it sounds like the same guy from Optimus Prime from Transformers. It's like a real deep,
Oh, really?
yeah, it's a cool voice, but it's like the dad, he's like a real honorable guy. She's like a wild child. But you can, that's another thing, is you can choose how you want to be. Like right now it's asking me in a conversation, I can do something that's aggressive, loving, or cunning. Like try and figure out a smart way to handle it.
And do they have like real world differences? Like,
Yeah, I don't know what they are, but it did say in the beginning that it shapes your character. Like if you're, you know, if you do loving, you're going to be a loving person. No, I don't know what that means, but it's said that there's some repercussion to who your character is. But I don't know what that is. Like maybe it's how people respond to you. I think that's what it is. You know.
gotcha.
No, it's not. You taught me how to track. Wherever you go, I can follow.
Not this time.
This time. And every time. I'll be wearing this when I find you.
May All Mother bless you, Aloy.
And you.
Oh man.
I have the ring.
Is there a lot of cutscenes and stuff?
Yeah.
First, the prison. After that, I'll see where his trail leads.
You will turn back, outcast. Or lead. Your choice.
You don't have the PlayStation Pro, right? You just got the external hard drive? Or I guess you got the internal hard drive actually, right?
Art is open to you, child.
Yeah, it's internal.
I'm sure you much more also witness those idiots.
You're Tirsa?
I'm waiting for that update, man. Then I'll get an external hard drive.
I've been waiting for this day a long
Did I tell you that I found the Harmony Hub from Logitech? Lets me do everything I need to do with the
I have other outsiders to
Google Home. I can connect it to my PlayStation and stuff.
Then there's from another tribe, the Carja.
Yeah, that's I'm gonna get that too.
And oh, how the Nora hate the Carja.
They're on the list.
That's my problem. We will talk later. In the meantime, enjoy the festival.
Like $100 though.
On the path to the right, you'll find an old friend who can't wait to see you.
But I don't know anyone here.
Try telling him that. We will talk later. May the goddess protect.
What is going on?
Aloy! It's you, isn't it? It is Aloy, isn't it? I'm remembering your name correctly?
Are you the old friend Tirsa told me about? I don't know you.
I see you don't recognize me. Well, it was a long time ago. Teb is my name. You were half my size when you saved me
wait.
from a herd of machines.
I remember. You tried to thank me.
I never forgot that day. All these years, I hope to see you again, if you came to running the proving. As you can see, I didn't turn out to be much of a hunter. I served the tribe as a stitcher instead, a maker of garments and armor. In preparation for this day, I've made an outfit for you. I hope you like it.
What's it going to cost?
Cost? Nothing. Consider it the thanks I tried to give years ago. Long overdue.
But it's like an RPG, so like armor, I guess, has different attributes, and there's different types of arrows you can shoot, and there's traps and potions. There's modifications you can make to your weapons.
That's pretty cool. So is it kind of like Far Cry then? A little bit?
I think so, I don't know, I never played it.
I think you played Far Cry 2, because I have trophy stuff on here, and I remember you bought it or something and downloaded it on my PlayStation a while back. That was my PS3.
I think you'll find it affords more protection than what you were wearing. Every outfit offers some advantage. It's always a trade-off. Anyway, I shouldn't keep you any longer. Head for the Matriarch's Lodge if you want to find Tirsa. You'll know it when you see it. A large wooden building with an angry mob waiting outside.
Tirsa said something about envoys from another tribe.
Yes, that's what the mob's angry about. Carja visiting our sacred land for the first time in years. I'd expect to see some tomatoes flying, maybe rocks. Hopefully not spears. In any case, be ready to duck.
Down from there! Bat it up, you're drunk. Why do you have to go climbing houses?
Oh, not supposed to go climbing on other people's roofs, huh?
Listen carefully now, or you'll have to tell this when I'm gone. In the beginning, all life came from Almighty. People, machines, priests, all were hungry.
Aloy, over here.
Karst? What are you doing here?
Careful. Pretend like we've never met. I wasn't supposed to trade with outcasts in the wilds, remember?
How could I forget? And how generous of you to talk to me now.
Don't be like that. You know I'll be rooting for you in the proving tomorrow. Can't wait to see the looks on some of these faces when you win. And if you need any last-minute supplies, I'm your man.
So, Mother's Heart. I thought you preferred the wilds.
Well, man can't drink alone all the time, can he? Truth is, I get lonely once in a while. There, I admitted it. Don't think less of me.
I won't hold it against you, if you give me a discount.
You can't be.
I'm joking, Karst. It's good to see you.
Don't go soft on me. All right, let's do this.
Bum bum bum. Warbow. Play movie.
What?
Each weapon has like a video you can watch to show how it's used. 50 handling. 60-30.
did.
Tie rope light pack full. Tie rope.
I was watching the stream. I can barely hear the characters on screen for whatever reason. But like everything, all the other noises are loud, like you talking and stuff.
Can you hear the
I can barely hear the audio of the characters talking. Like it's super low.
It's interesting.
Mm-hmm. But like when you or I talk, it's like super loud.
It's weird because oh, maybe it's my adjust audio mix. I'll put it to the middle. Maybe that. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. Audio sharing settings. Share party auto. I don't know. I remember one guy told me once that he couldn't hear me, but he could hear
In a
the
moment, we shall bless the proving.
other audio.
But first, we have.
I just change it, see if that fixes it.
For 2 years,
Give me a second,
we
I'll
have
have to-
been at peace with the Karja. It is time to restore our bonds of trade with Meridian. These envoys come to us under a banner of peace.
An enunciation of gratitude written by the hand of Sun King of Killers and Slavers!
Hey,
Luminance of
hold your fruit. Nora Faithful, hold your fruit. Now I'm Azaran, not Karja. So I'll put it to you straight. The 13th Sun King was a murderous bum. Oh, he was. He was a tyrant and a monster. He raided my tribe for blood sacrifice, just like yours. My own sister was taken. I hated the Karja. But the 13th king is dead. 2 years now. Who killed him? The 14th. Not because he lusted for power, but because someone had to put an end to his father's atrocities. Yeah! The message that this poor priest means to read is an apology. Straight from the lips of the 14th king. So please, can't you lend him your ears?
Thank you. An enunciation of gratitude written by the hand of Sun King Avad, 14th luminance of the Radiant line. People of Fedora, on the eve of your proving,
Unknown device
know
detected.
the Karja stand with you as the sun's light frames the stoutest trees, as those
He's
who
wearing a
have
focus,
nurtured
just like mine.
take their places among your braves. We join your prayers
Where did he find a
that they will
focus?
stand.
You're the only other person I've ever seen wearing a focus. Where did you get yours?
What? A Nora? Wearing one of these? That's impossible. Your tribe fears the old places, forbids them.
Who says I'm like other Nora?
Why, I guess you're not. Maybe you've gone delving in the ruins of the metal world.
What's wrong?
Apologies. A malfunction.
Oh, Lynn, you making friends with locals, are we?
I'll come back.
Wait.
No, we'll talk later. Have to go.
Whoa. Well, I guess he's more hungover than I thought. Hey, you got the same ticket that Olin has on his head. Since when did those become fashionable?
His name is Owen?
I was playing Rocket League with John earlier.
Where did he get one of these?
Both him and I got up
He's
to
just a scrounger
Blue
with
Star.
friends in high places. Now, he spends half his time
Wow.
digging for artifacts, the other half drinking or dicing.
Yeah, it's
As for
pretty
the trinket,
crazy.
well, I guess he
The
dug it up
guys that
somewhere.
you go up
Just a
against at
weird
that
old
level are
jewel
just
he sticks
insane.
on his face.
I mean, no offense. It looks great on you.
I thought your friend was gonna go down in a hail of
It
fruit.
started to get late in the evening,
You
so
really
we,
found
Thanks.
we were like, let's just
I
stop.
wasn't sure.
Yeah, it's probably smart.
With the Karja about the
You
red
could
race.
tell. You could
can blame
totally
him.
tell
When he-
the decline happens.
I know. You really, I can tell
I
immediately.
wanted to ask you something else.
Yeah.
He first of all, he gets real
Be around
quiet.
After that blessing thing, if that'd be a
Yeah.
better time to talk.
I never heard anything about red raids growing up.
This
What
guy's
were
coming
those?
out, or...
Your tribe was at war and you didn't even know? Were you kept hidden away? Did you have overprotective parents or something?
I grew up as an outcast, shunned by the tribe.
Oh, yeah, I've heard the Nora do that. That seems cruel, if you ask me. But even an outcast knows about the derangement of the machines, right? How they get deadlier every year? Well, the mad Sun King figured if he spilled enough blood to the Sun God, it would calm the machines. Didn't work. But for years, he raided the tribes and took captives for sacrifice. My sister among them. The Nora put up a good fight, but lives were lost.
Your sister was taken captive and sacrificed. That's terrible.
Captive, yes. Sacrificed, no. It takes more than a few Karja to finish Ursa. She got away, and now she's my captain. Captain of the entire Vanguard. Favored by the Sun King himself.
How did she survive?
Well, that's a story, all right, but it takes a while to tell. Maybe another time over a drink or three? Or just come to Meridian and meet her yourself. I think you'd like each other. You're both rather, direct.
You said the machines have been getting more dangerous every year.
Yeah, I don't have to tell you that, right?
First I've heard of it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just assumed. Well, the way I hear it, 15, 20 years ago, the machines weren't always pissed off like they are now. When a hunter came at them, they'd spook and run. So it was hard to take them down, but not dangerous, so long as he was smart enough to jump out of the way. But then the derangement starts up and everything changes. Now, when a hunter fires a shot, the machines snarl and charge right at it. A few more years pass and they start attacking people on sight. Going anywhere becomes a major risk. If that wasn't bad enough, entirely new kinds of machines start showing up. Bigger, meaner, and heavily armed.
Like the Sawtooth.
Yeah, 10 years ago, that one. But every couple of years or so, something worse comes along. Believe me.
So what's making it happen?
And no one knows. And the machines, well, they aren't telling.
If the Karja have such a cruel history, how did you end up serving them?
The last king and his men were butchers. But the new king wants... Besides, the Karja don't just fight, they build. But take Meridian. Next to it, everything else is just a bunch of sticks and...
10
So
more.
what happened? How did it...
The Mad King's own son united Karja rebels with Oseram freebooters. And together we did the impossible, took back Meridian. So now the son sits on the throne, and it's a big improvement. Under Avad, there's no more set. People from all tribes are welcome in Meridian now, even Nora exiles.
Who are the Oseram?
Oh, that's my tribe, far to the northwest. We're good at three things. Arguing, working steel, and brewing.
And freebooters.
I guess you could say we were mercenaries, warriors for pay. Except a lot more loyal than that. Avad couldn't have taken down his father without our metal and muscle. And now, some of us serve proudly.
Tell me about the derangement.
Well, the way I hear it, when a hunter... So it was... But then, now, a few more... If that wasn't bad.
Like the Sawtooth.
Yeah, 10 years...
So what's making...
And no one...
I want to ask you about something you...
Ask away.
I've never seen armor like yours.
You've never seen Vanguard steel? Well, let me introduce you. Ring-locked, impact-protected, sturdy enough to choke a sock. It has to be.
The vanguard of the Sun King's best. You might even give a Nora warmaid like you more trouble than...
With all that metal to slow you down?
Yeah, hard to say. From where I'm still...
I want to ask you,
Ask away.
what else do you know about...
Is he really that interesting? I'm starting to get jealous. Well, he scours the wilds for ruins, digs up stuff, and when he's not scrounging, he's scouting. Exactly the skills you want the man guiding your expedition. I've known him for a few years. He's a loyal companion, cares for his family, holds his drink well enough. I like him, but besides that...
I should make my...
Yeah. Look, maybe I shouldn't say this, but... I mean, you're smart. You're obviously...
Oh, there you go, now I can hear it well.
What are you talking about?
You know what. All right, if you ever visit Meridian, look me up. I'll show you around, make introductions. It'll be a whole new life. Anyway, I have to go to that blessing thing, too.
Carja took my little sister in their raids 5 years ago. I'll never forgive them.
Start the blessing when all aspirants are in place. Aloy, take your place right there. The prayer lantern is yours. I made it for you. Blasphemy. Sisters. Aspirants, before each of you sits a prayer lantern crafted by your mother. In her honor, light its flame.
There's like a whole religious aspect to this game too. That's partly, you know, ridiculous, partly interesting because it is true. Some of the how rough religions can be to people.
It's interesting.
Oh, Mother, hear our prayer. What is the child but a mother's hope that takes flight? A glowing flame that climbs the air, set free to the wind, sailing the sky till it fades and falls. So, from one to another, passes the chain of love.
There's Owen. I have some questions for him. Hello, Owen.
You know my name? Ah, guess Aaron told you.
Why did you act so strange when you spoke earlier?
Must be this festival. I'm really not one for crowds. Maybe I should just turn in.
Stop dodging my questions.
All right, cool your fire. I got nothing to hide.
I've never seen anyone else with a focus.
In a ruin, north of the Claim. That's our name for the Oseram homeland. Up there, the metal seams run deep. Steel giants half buried in loose soil. Forgotten caves that the old ones bored into mountain rock. Your eyes just lit up.
I found my focus in a cave just like you're describing. A ruin of the old ones.
If you've delved yourself, you know as much as I do. Go to those...
When we spoke earlier, you winced, then looked like you were in pain. Or frightened.
It didn't show me anything. I told you. It melted.
You're not a very convincing liar.
Do you always accuse people you've just met of lying?
Only the ones who aren't telling the truth.
Fire and spit, girl. I'm a plain hammered man with nothing to hide. You don't believe...
What are you doing here, Owen?
Aaron needed a scout for his expedition, and when all this is over, I'm back to delving ruins, rummaging...
So you're an explorer?
Just another Outlander, girl. A man's gotta make his shards.
I don't understand. We have this device in common, but you can't wait to stop talking to me.
I already have all the friends I need, girl.
I'm used to being shunned by the tribe.
It's nothing personal. You should try to enjoy yourself tonight. Big day tomorrow. Always best to make every day count.
The warrior her mother is, she's going to win.
Motherless chuff.
What did you say?
Find your bed outcast and dream of winning the proving. That's the closest you're gonna get.
That's quick.
Oh, this is the bed house? With you standing guard, I figured it was the latrine.
Your very presence here.
Well, well. Look who's come in from the wild. The motherless outcast. I see you've still got a scar from where that rock I threw hit you. Now that's a cherished memory.
You can be a real lard sometimes, boss. Cut it out.
We saw you talking with the outsiders.
Are you gonna let boss
Couldn't
talk to you that
convince
way?
them to take. Aw, you even try to dress like a real Nora. Not that it fools anyone.
So this is how it's gonna be with you, is it?
This is how it's gonna be with everyone, outcast. You belong in the wilds, not Mother's heart. And you definitely don't belong in the proving.
The only way you know how to feel strong is to make someone else feel weak. It's not working.
I've trained all my life. You'll see tomorrow how strong I am.
Oh, I've seen plenty. You grew a man's body, kind of. But down deep, you're still a scrawny little brat.
You know, I often think of the day I gave you that scar. It's a cherished memory.
What I remember is how the other children saw that you were a monster. But I suppose you leave that part of the story out when you tell it, don't you?
I branded you that day to mark your shame.
All you did that day was make me stronger. Just wait. I'll show you tomorrow.
Yeah, right. This is boring. Time for boss to get some sleep. You'll be the one surprised tomorrow, outcast. Not me.
Oh, are you gonna shut your mouth? Because that would be a surprise.
Nice job handling boss. That should keep him quiet. For morning,
I don't believe we've met. I'm Aloy.
Oh, I know who you are. The competition. The others, they'll finish the proving. Most of them. But win it? That's down to Boss, you, or me. Vala.
Nice to meet you, Vala. You're right. I am going to win tomorrow.
Never celebrate a victory before it's earned, girl. My mother taught me that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna get some sleep. I plan to be well rested when I run you into the ground tomorrow. Your bunk's right there when you want it.
Okay. Thanks.
So, your first day in Mother's heart. What do you think?
Go watch it.
You've never slept in a Nora lodge before. Not very private.
What do you say?
I said, are you still watching? Because right now it's a cutscene I was going to show you.
No, I'm not. I was
Good.
watching the trailer for Guardians.
Got it. I haven't seen it yet. Is it good?
Look good.
Did you see, Doctor Strange?
It
Negative.
has certain charms.
Homey enough, once you're accepted.
That's the problem.
I think you'll find a place here. I do. Get some
Weren't you saying you saw that when you came back from Paris?
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Gotcha.
I can't describe how weird that game was last night inside. I was like,
Oh, really?
what the heck is going on?
The side scroller you were talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Braves, ready yourselves.
What will it take to get you out of here?
Great.
You're not gonna like this.
Yeah, I was playing Division earlier, just kind of taking a look at the new stuff. They made a ton of changes to the gear. I couldn't believe it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oops. Forgot what character I was playing.
Your trophy is shattered, outcast. Looks like you'll need another.
Oh crap, he's right next to me.
And again. Faster, come on.
Oh, come on. As if.
Gotta catch up.
Slow and steady now. All you need is to finish. That makes all but one. Is the outcast coming?
She was behind me.
Dead last, girl. Might as well walk from here. Boss will win, Urvala, but you'll be made a brave so long as you finish. Oh, now, That's an old trail. 2 died on it last year. It's falling apart. Better dead last than dead altogether. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Oh,
My
come
mother,
on.
are you crazy? You're gonna kill yourself! It doesn't get any easier. You're insane to go that way. That's it.
No, wave it forward
Just
now.
Stop right there. Just turn around and climb. Who's in the lead? I can't see.
Boss, we follow Red behind. Come on now. Faster. Stop dragging. Gotta keep going.
The outcast!
On the old trail?
Is she crazy?
Good. I'm gaining.
The outcast is catching up!
How'd she get up there? Made it. Come on now, hurry. Keep at it. I've trained my whole life for this. I had a tribe, but I had the wilds. Precision. Not enough. Must be perfect. Come on, you can make it. Can't let them beat me now.
She didn't win! The outcast cheated! An outcast win the proving? Never! For she is a brave now.
You did it.
As are you all. So long as you put your trophy on the altar. But it is Aloy. Once outcast, and now brave, who is first among us.
Keep them pinned down till the others arrive.
We can't stay here. That's the way out. But we won't make it under fire.
They can't shoot if they're dead. Keep them busy. I'll find an angle.
Fast! Fast! Are you with us?
I'm with you!
Let's go. Now!
Too many of them! We can't win! We can't hold them! Oh, Mother, help us! Kill them! Kill the defilers! They're too strong! We can't
Ooh,
stop them!
headshot.
Nice.
Boom.
Kill the invaders!
Quick! Run
Didn't
for
you
the
watch the
slip wire.
president's speech last night?
No. I saw the memes of him reading his thing though.
Kill them
Him
all.
reading what?
No witnesses, no survivors.
You didn't see the memes of
Oh,
him?
the limo?
Yeah. There's some funny memes.
No, I didn't see any of the memes, but yeah, dude, he knew he couldn't screw up last night. He came out, he strictly read from his teleprompter. He didn't veer off at all.
How many are there?
You could tell it was like a night and day, whole different person. Good speech. Obviously, he doesn't write his own speeches. No president does, but yeah, you could tell that there was that Steve Bannon didn't really have his hand in this speech. He probably had someone else write it for him. So it was a lot better.
Too many of them.
That's cool. What was it about?
Yeah. Just about his policies, kind of like outlining everything. Obviously, he didn't give any specifics because he really never does. But
yeah,
you know, he's just talking about his view for the country moving forward, and there's a couple stuff that he stated that was kind of misleading. But for the most part, I mean, most of the stuff he said was mostly true. Like, I even looked at a lot of the reality check websites afterward. CNN had like 9 out of 10 of the statements as mostly true or true but misleading. And there was only like one that was just completely false.
Too many of them.
But,
interesting.
Yeah, overall, I got pretty good remarks even from the Democrats. But the Democrats are sitting there saying, well, you can't just let one speech, or you can't just let them make one good speech and then just let them off the hook for everything. And then, I guess tonight, someone found out it was leaked that his Attorney General, Jeff Sessions, I guess, didn't disclose in his hearing that he had been speaking to the ambassador of Russia, or ambassador from Russia, before he was elected. So that's like a whole other thing.
Got it.
You just can't shake the Russia thing, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, this guy's got a machine gun, so apparently there's guns in this game.
Do you not have a gun right now? Do you have like a bow and arrow?
Yeah, bow and arrow.
Hey, I enjoyed the bow and arrow in games like Dying Light.
Yeah.
If they make it fun, you never need another.
It's a good bow and arrow too. It's very nice to use. It's not frustrating at all. And you kind of craft your arrows on the fly, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it's useful. Starting to get good with these headshots. I say that, and then I missed like 4 times in a row. Boom! That was a good one.
You're lucky, Lee. This guy came in and busted you out.
Huh?
I was watching a show called The Deed. The new show on MSNBC? CNBC? CNBC. It's about this guy. He's like a professional real estate flipper, and he basically goes around to people who are just way in over their head, either in debt or whatever, and he helps them out. He puts up his own money, turns them around, and obviously makes money off of them.
Interesting.
Like this, the first episode was about this lady. She had bought this like a couple acres and she wanted to make like this neighborhood of like these old, beautiful Victorian homes. But the problem was that she ended up pulling out like $3 million in debt, and she was unable to sell any of the house. She had only 2 houses built, and she wasn't able to sell either of them to get some cash back to start servicing the debt, which was like $11,000 a month. So she was just in the water, and she had lumped in her parents, her husband's parents, and her husband into it. They all co-signed for her for different loans on their different houses.
Got it.
So it was just kind of like showing the do's and don'ts of, you know, real estate flipping, and
yeah, it's interesting.
at the same time, obviously trying to, you know, genuinely help people. It's very similar to this other show I watch a lot. It's called The Prophet. I'm not sure if you've heard of it. It's with this guy, Marcus Lemonis. He's the CEO and president of Camping World. But basically this guy does is he goes into struggling small businesses and he invests his own money and he turns them around, he flips them. So he basically buys out like 50 or 51% share in the business, and then you know, teaches them how to become profitable, and then either hold on to his investments or he turns around and flips it, you know, for cash. But the guy's crazy, man. He just knows his stuff. But it's just hilarious, you know, because obviously he goes and he spends time with the business owner first, like, you know, getting to know the operation stuff before he makes an offer, and a lot of these people just don't get it.
Oh.
They just don't understand how to run a business. It's really interesting seeing that.
Burn it all, then to your task.
As you command.
So the dad figure, it's hard to explain, but something was going to blow up. So in order to help her survive, he pushed her off a cliff. So not sure how we'll survive that, but.
Huh. Oh, you have 2 lights.
She's dying.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that was a fall.
To take her there is blasphemy. She should be near her mother.
Cutscenes are really cool. Although that girl seems to be fake right there in the water.
This is weird. This is the weirdest cutscene I've seen so far. She's like crazy skinny. Girl need to eat some food.
They must have found me before I got out. Why is no one here? Where am I?
Menu not available right now. Well, why'd you tell me to hit it then? Press this to unlock skills. I hit it. Menu not available. Okay.
Don't even press it this second.
But where's my focus?
Where's my focus?
Am I inside the sacred mount? But only matriarchs are allowed inside.
So that's the thing, like, I feel like this game is gonna have a really cool story, even though I don't get my hopes up, because a lot of games like this, the story ends up being stupid, but as long as it makes sense, logical sense, I should be okay. It's just not like that last one where it was like ridiculously stupid.
You're talking about inside, right?
Yeah.
I'm picking up some kind of signal.
What the free game of the month is going to be?
The ruins I fell into when I was young. There, with the rest of my things.
Also, I downloaded that Mint app that we were talking about. So
okay. You can do more on the website, but the app's good to look stuff up quick.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I think you mentioned it. It kind of, it seems like it might duplicate a couple of expenditures because, you know, when you add your credit card, if you use one credit card account, for example, to pay off another one or something,
yeah,
it uses the two. Yeah.
All commanders, halt excavations and proceed at once to the
But I like it because it's a real quick, easy way to kind of glance at all your balances.
Yeah, for sure.
kill every witness. Target imaging attached. Do not fail.
So I was looking at potentially upgrading our T-Mobile plan to the newest one, the fully unlimited one. So I'm not sure if you saw, but they have like Wi-Fi, hotspots, everything, unlimited. HD video, the whole 9 yards. And
who does?
T-Mobile does. That's their unlimited plan right now. 2 lines, $100.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I have.
So I was considering doing it. Right, I'm paying $124 a month right now for the Simple Choice plan, which is their old unlimited plan. I get unlimited data, but like after like 3 gigs or something, it goes, they throttle it down or something or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I was like, oh, $100, like I could do that. I pay $124 now, that's the savings. But then I looked at, so I put it in the cart and I was about to check out, and then I noticed that it still has a $12 access a fee per line. So it's not $100 all in. It's a bunch of crap. Smoke and mirrors. They still charge you $12 a line to access it per month. So it's not really $100. Huh?
I would call them. I pay 92, I think, 94 a month after every taxes and everything.
Yeah.
And we have 10 gig each of 4G.
Yeah, but that's not their unlimited plan.
LTE.
They have unlimited. Yeah. This is their new unlimited plan. It's the only plan they have now. It's the T-Mobile One plan.
But you said it, so it's unlimited LTE?
So it's unlimited everything. Yeah. talk text data internationally and all.
No, I know, but
True.
is it unlimited 4G LTE?
4G LTE, yeah.
Oh. Well,
and that includes Wi-Fi hotspot. So, like, if you're out and about, you can use your phone as
Yeah.
tether as a Wi-Fi hotspot.
Yeah, that's
You get
what I do.
unlimited data.
Yeah, it's all the same stuff I already have.
Yeah, but it's
So,
fully limited.
yeah, but I never use even half of what I have. I have 10
I know,
gig.
but if it's the same price as what you're paying for 10, why not get unlimited? You know what I mean?
I know, that's what I'm saying, is I'm only paying 94.
I know, so $6 more, you get unlimited everything. But
you're saying
anyway,
there's an extra fee, that's what I'm saying, call them and see.
Well, yeah, because I was confused by that because it said, you know, $100 all in. Well, to me, $100 all in sounds like that's all I pay. So,
Yes, I agree.
because to me, it doesn't make sense because basically, so after you add in the $12 per line, it comes out to the same money I'm paying now, but granted, the one I'm paying for now, I get unlimited data, it just throttles it down, but it also includes insurance for both phones.
Oh, okay.
For the same price. So it's
Okay.
like, why would I upgrade? Why would I upgrade and lose the insurance? It doesn't make sense to me. You know?
Yeah, I pay $40 a month for my phone, which includes insurance.
Yeah. So I was thinking about, I was gonna call in and see if it's really $100 all in, and it's maybe just an error, or what the deal is there. Something just didn't seem right.
Got it.
'Cause if it's $100 all in, dude, I'll go get the Google Pixel phone that I've been wanting to get. Because my phone lease is ending at the end of this month. So I either have to turn in the phone or pay $170 and I buy them both out.
Yeah, I'd rather buy my phone than do the monthly thing, but it depends on what it comes to, obviously.
Yeah, the Google Pixel I think was $27 a month, and then another $4 a month for the insurance.
Why did you bring me?
That's not bad.
It seemed you were dying.
Yeah, it's not bad.
One's mother is sacred.
$31? Like I said, I pay $12 a month for insurance plus Lookout Premium, which is their mobile security software. Like a bundled package.
It's complicated. Please, just follow me.
But
Story's starting to get interesting.
is it? It's just gonna let you down like First Curse did. Or what was the game? First Siren? First Blood? First Curse?
What are you talking about?
Does my mother look like me?
That scary game we were talking about earlier, that's the acid trip at the end. It's like all good,
Siren.
and it's gripping and scary, silent. What?
Siren.
The mountain is your mother.
Siren, there you go. Siren First Blood or First Curse or whatever.
What are you talking about?
Come.
That game was interesting because you had to buy each episode. You know, so it kind of kept you like wanting to keep going, you know?
What is this place?
The great chamber, where All Mother slew the metal devil and gave birth to you. Aloy, the Proving Massacre was just the first of many disasters. The war party we sent after the killers was ambushed and slaughtered.
But what does that have to do with where I was born?
My hope is everything. This is where we found you. We heard your cries, came to look, and there you were.
Just lying there?
Yes.
You mean I came from behind the door?
Always, that is what I have believed. That you came from the womb of the mountain. A gift from All Mother herself. But others, like like Lansra, feared that a darker power put you here. Not a gift, but a curse.
But this isn't a goddess.
Aloy!
It's a door. With people behind it. My mother?
Oh.
Hold for identiscan.
The goddess
It's funny, really, they act, it's like how church people act with technology.
Alpha registry corrupted. Identity cannot be confirmed. Entry denied.
All the people in the game.
No.
Yeah, like you're not supposed to step on this sacred thing, no one ever steps on it. And so Aloy, the main character, just walks up to it. And it turns out to be like a iris scanner. It's like no one ever knew, apparently. Because they thought it was like some sacred thing. And they're saying the goddess speaks. And it's like a AI. It's like Siri talking to them.
Aloy, All Mother spoke to you, as if she knew you.
Were you not listening? It didn't recognize me.
Because of corruption. The goddess's own words.
What if they're going to talk about how everything ended? Or did they already mention that?
What's that?
And how...
Did they already kind of mention, like, why everything is the way it is?
No. That's like the whole mystery.
Of a woman with short hair.
The killers came for me because I look like her.
But their power is overwhelming. Is there no other trail to follow?
Oh. He was one of the outsiders. The night before the proving. The killer saw me through his eyes. He lives in Meridian.
So you will have to leave the sacred land.
I've been an outcast all my life. One in an exile too.
Shh. There is another way. Come, and we will make it so.
You said the tribe was on the brink of extinction. What happened?
After the massacre at the Proving, a great war party was sent after the killers. Less than half survived.
How was the war party defeated?
The killers do not fight alone. Somehow they have a power over the machines, corrupting them, driving them mad.
So the killers got away?
Yes. And now the only plan my sister matriarchs can agree to is to sing the Hymn of Atonement and beg for All Mother's mercy, as though she would not want us to help ourselves.
Then, what's your plan?
This was my plan. To show you where you were born and loose you to follow the destiny All Mother intended for you. The other High Matriarchs are waiting for us. Let me do the talking.
It is done?
Yes. I showed her. Sisters, the goddess spoke to Aloy. Told her to heal the corruption. Ha!
But how is she to do that?
She will have to journey beyond our sacred land.
A seeker? If the goddess spoke, it must be so.
You would name this thing a seeker?
Sister!
For once, Lansra, join with us. This will be your sin, not mine. Send her seeking, and may she never be seen again. Aloy, by the holy grace of the one goddess, we hereby anoint you a seeker of the Nora tribe.
No barrier can now stay you from your sacred task. May All Mother protect you and sustain you. Stay true.
I forget to plug in my damn phone. I do this every night. Every night. Every
Some things in this game just blow my mind. It's so weird. Like, certain things they put so much effort into making it look good, and then other things, like this lady just lifted her arm and there's like all these kind of like really big wristbands she has, and so they're like hanging down, and she lifts her arm up and they just go up with her. Like, there's no gravity. It's just so weird, and then other things look so good.
The right to return when you are done, or as the need arises.
That's weird.
So, I can go anywhere at all. No restrictions.
Even to forbidden places, like the tainted lands beyond All-Mother's sight. Or
I see. Why are the lands beyond Nora territory?
is it not obvious? Our land is sacred. We live in sight of the one goddess, All-Mother. Beyond her sight lies a vast fallen land. Spirit, that is why it is against tribal law to leave.
Have there been others?
There have, but they are rare. And most...
Rost?
No. This is not the time, Aloy.
There we go.
What was...
I'm
Samsung
afraid there was...
phone's really fidgety now.
There was.
The battery's getting
We buried in the place where we raised you.
Doesn't fast charge
Why are
like
the
it
ruins
used to.
They are blighted places, Aloy. Dark and wicked. When they rebelled and tried to murder All-Mother, her wrath leveled their cities. But their ancient spite haunts those ruins, ready to
But I've been in a ruin.
That cannot be so.
It is.
Then, this is something From here, if any Nora...
Oh, I will.
May all...
Nora faithful, we will soon begin. Purify your hearts. Soon we will beg forgiveness for the sins that brought such misery.
The outcast girl. So she survived her wounds.
We have to show her we are sorry.
She saved many lives. The tribe is lucky to have her.
Coming down steady as a drumbeat.
But I didn't know for sure until And you're even wearing the tunic I stitched.
What sort of rumor?
That you were wounded. Expected to die. And then, that caused a stir. The survivors had told...
What?
No.
And Rost, the man who raised me.
The survivors didn't speak of him. But I remember. He was there that... I remember he stepped in front of you when my father started yelling. If by dying he saved your life, Aloy.
I need the...
Do you have any idea how...
I need to pack.
You'll have to talk to Resh then, up on the wall. He's the new warden.
What are you doing here with a bow and spear, Ted?
Most of our braves are dead or wounded. I should be okay.
Why wouldn't Resh...
Well... He says
that I'm a motherless curse and out.
Yeah. I wish he hadn't been made war chief, but they say she went after the killers.
Who is Sona?
Sona was the tribe's war chief. You probably saw her at Mother's Heart. A tall, lean woman. Her daughter ran in the proving, but...
Was Vala her daughter?
Yes.
So did I. What's the danger in the embrace?
No. They're long gone. The war party went after them. They have some... evil power over the machines.
And these corrupted machines.
Some have broken through. And from what I hear, it's even worse out.
I should be on my way.
May all my...
Okay, he just keeps throwing all the kills.
I need the gate opened.
Since when has any outcast...
Since I was anointed a seeker.
You? A seeker? Bad enough that they let, but to nurse you back to health and...
No wonder a curse is upon us and children lie dead under care.
How can you be so heartless? I fought beside those children, shoulder to shoulder and back to back. I saw them fall.
If even one of them had been true, Nora, they... Resh, come on. Silence!
And I am a seeker anointed by the High Matriarchs.
The sooner you're gone from...
What was that?
Sound the alarm! Mother Goddess, what's it doing to them?
Taking control.
It is pretty cool that you can take control of these things eventually.
Taking control of what things?
The machines.
Oh, really?
I'm liking this game. There's definitely enough depth to make it interesting.
What have you brought on us now, this curse? Kill them, Braves! Kill them all!
You say that now.
Braves, ready yourselves! Today we fight a curse! A demon!
I don't know if I would say that it is as much depth as Skyrim, but it's definitely a lot of depth to it.
Watch the Striders! It's driven
I mean, Skyrim's got like 50 stories in one, so... Oh, what was that? Oh, what the? Holy crap. That's one thing I was saying is, like, it's pretty challenging. Like... Oh gosh, I'm gonna die. I didn't realize that fighting would be so challenging.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that's one thing that's actually cool, because it's pretty fun. Like, you have to be paying attention, you know, dodging and shooting, and there's weak points.
It's down! The demon is down! The killers at the proving. How does it possess other machines? How'd you do it? Show me. You made them obey you. How? This. You did it with this. It's connecting to my focus. Then I could use this. It's worth a shot. Couple loops of wire. Looks like it'll hold. I just need to test it.
Aloy, how did you do that? You killed that demon. Pulled its guts from the carcass.
The way it controls other machines. I think I figured it
Yeah, I
out.
was trying to watch
I need to test it on a machine.
Plenty of striders along
Fox News had Bill Nye the Scientist on today.
Exactly.
Or maybe it was yesterday. They discussed, you know, climate change and whatnot. And, I was looking forward to a good debate of two opposite sides, but there's this guy Tucker Carlson. He's one of the anchors for Fox News. Gosh, he is so loud and so annoying. He just like shouts at people when he disagrees with them and doesn't allow them to say what they're like to finish their thought.
Yeah,
and
it's
Bill Nye
aggravating.
was Bill Nye got to the point where he would make a point about like a good point, you know, and that guy Tucker Carlson would just immediately just like dismiss what he said or whatever, and then Bill Nye, he held up his cell phone. He was like, "Well, now we're at 6 seconds now is how long it takes you to interrupt me when I'm making a point." It was like timing him on live TV. It was pretty embarrassing.
That's funny. So what was? I didn't hear that part. What was it? What was it for? What was it about?
Climate change.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, Fox News is, you know, a bunch of deniers of climate change. Well, they're not deniers of climate change. They're deniers that humans have anything to do with it.
Yeah.
Which is, that's fine, I guess. If you want to have that opinion, it's fine. But yeah, I was trying to get like a, you know, trying to watch like a good debate of two opposite extremes, and all I got was
I hate when they do that.
Tucker Carlson just screaming over Bill Nye.
Yeah,
It
that's
just made
stupid.
him look like a complete idiot.
I hate when people do that. It's just a waste of everyone's time.
Yeah, it's like you invite this person on the show to debate something with you, like, you know, let them make their point. The discussion, not a shouting match.
Yeah.
It was funny because at one point he told Bill Nye, you know, instead of us getting into a shouting match here, or shouting match with each other here, and Bill Nye just kind of like laughed, is like, really? That's good. This time. Come on, chess piece. Come on. Another helmet.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
One thing I do like, excuse me, one thing I do really like about Bill Nye is that he does a very good job of explaining extremely
complicated
extremely
things.
Complicated things.
Yeah.
Into layman's terms.
That's honestly the measurement of a genius. That's one of the things that people talk about Jesus that was so special about him, is like he would explain heavenly things that are extremely complicated and hard for us to grasp, as, you know, like heaven is like a tree, and he explained it in ways that anyone could understand.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a good mark. It's a mark of a good teacher, being able to describe something complicated in a everyday manner.
Yeah, whenever he talks, I feel like I can actually.
Yeah, you get, and he's not trying to impress you with how smart he is. You know, I don't know about him, but that's usually with those people. That's what's so nice about it, is it's like they're trying to actually get you to understand, not just show how smart they are.
Exactly. Yep. That's good. He's good. He's good peeps.
Hey, good peeps.
See that Miami's having such severe issues with rising ocean water that they had to raise their roads by like 2 feet.
No.
Yeah, dude, the city, because the state has a Republican governor. It's a climate change denier. And so the mayor of Miami couldn't get any funding from the state, so he somehow found the funding to redo all of the roads in the city. They're currently doing it now. They're raising all the streets by like 1 or 2 feet to combat the rising tides in the city. And then they're installing like this extremely sophisticated pump system that pumps water out.
Water, yeah. That's the kind of stuff Evan works with. Water pumps and stuff.
Yeah, but it's like this multi-billion-dollar project.
Yeah, those pumps are a few million dollars, you know.
Yeah.
Like the stuff that Evan does, it can pump like ridiculous amounts of water at a time. But yeah, they're like millions of dollars.
Yeah, dude, they're going through a huge crisis right now in the city of Miami.
I mean, I don't know what the effects are. Again, with every issue, it's like
Here it goes.
people need to be reasonable. It's like either it is happening or it's not happening, regardless of whatever the reasons are.
There we go.
Yeah, in my opinion, I mean, obviously either side is politically motivated to be true, but you know, at the same time, climate does change, right? And there does seem to be doubts or reason to believe that we do add to it. And my belief is, you know, what if we do? Like, are we seriously like that stubborn that we can't do our part to make sure the Earth is here for another, you know, couple million years? Like, I understand a lot of regulation is a bad thing, but there's nothing wrong with a little bit of regulation. You know, why shouldn't we encourage companies to be more green?
Yeah.
Use less trees.
Yeah, no, I totally get that.
Be less toxic and create less greenhouse gas.
Yeah.
It's not really. That's not just a global warming thing. That's a human health issue. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
Look at China. I mean, Jesus, dude. Like, there's some days in China, you literally can't see your hand in front of your face. You know, there's so much toxic.
Yeah, like I'm totally on board with that stuff.
But again, it has to be reasonable. You have to have 100% proof to convince me that, okay, full-on extreme regulations are mandatory.
Like, they do know certain things that cause acid rain, you know, it's like, okay, we should probably figure out how to prevent that.
Exactly. Yeah. But again, it's within reason. If you're gonna force companies to do something and force them to spend millions and millions of dollars to change how they do business, then you got to be 100% certain that these things are happening. It can't just be a well maybe.
Yeah.
You know. Because then, if it's just a maybe, then you just gotta have really good incentives to make them change. You know, tax incentives, whatever. But you can't force them to do it if it's not a guarantee. You know, like for example, it's 100% certain that tobacco causes lung cancer. Yet we let these, you know, that's why we heavily regulate the tobacco industry, because we won't want anyone to smoke. It's a perfect example of proper use of regulation.
Yeah.
You know?
We have no war chief to lead us.
Isn't that Resh's job?
It's a big political thing, obviously.
Because Sona went missing.
But I don't doubt that Bill Nye and all these other scientists, I mean, when 95% of scientists come out and say, look, there's something here, there's probably something there, you know? It's what they do for a living.
Yes.
Yeah, it definitely means that there's some evidence. But
it's just not 100% conclusive yet.
In my experience, I don't know what you call it, phenomenon or whatever it's called. The thing that happens is like, it's a fallacy, really. Like, for instance, if I built, the logical process is this. Okay, so grapes are orange, and so Pete, do you like the color orange? Yeah, okay, well, you're gonna like grapes then. Well, that makes sense logically, but you have to take what I first said as truth. And what I've seen with certain things, like evolution, is they take something and assume that that's true, and then they build off of that. And all of the logical steps after that make sense, but the initial source of truth may not be actually truthful.
Gotcha.
And that's where it's very dangerous, because I've seen it in the media and in the scientific community where they just keep building and building and building off of, you know, what seems to be true, without ever going back and questioning whether it really is true. Because unfortunately there were massive incentives to make certain things like evolution be accepted by the scientific community. You know, there's monetarily things, there's
always incentives behind everything. Some people are always out there to make money. Some scientists are out there to make money. Pharmaceutical companies are out there to make money. There's always incentives. That's why it's difficult. You know, you have to. That's why the consensus has to be there. It has to be. You gotta show with 100% certainty that something is what it is, and you have to go back it up. You can't just sit there and say, well, you know, the globe is warmer than it's ever been before, because but that doesn't mean that we're causing it. You gotta.
Well, and so with climate change, for instance, we don't know that. If I went and I remember researching this. Do you know when we started even measuring that? It was only a few hundred years ago.
Yeah.
It's like, how do we even know what the, you know, temperature has been for however many thousands of years the Earth's been around? You know what I mean?
Well, they do. They make a lot of assumptions based off of data they gather from
she wouldn't give up the chase.
Plants and whatnot. You can make a lot of assumptions based off of that stuff by studying organisms that were alive.
Well, for instance, like carbon dating, a lot of people don't know the issues that come with carbon dating. or I should say the assumptions that come with carbon dating. So like, there's certain things where carbon dating definitely can work, but there's been proven cases where it's been proven to be wrong. But one of the biggest assumptions that carbon dating had, like the way they calculate it is, there's a few assumptions made. One, that carbon is constantly being produced at the same rate throughout the years. And so what you can do is look at something and see the amount of carbon that's in it, and it's something like that, and you can figure
That's how
out.
carbon dating works?
Yeah, it has something to do with like that carbon's being produced at the same rate every year, and then somehow, I don't understand the part of how that interacts with a biological being, but somehow, like when they look at a dinosaur's bones or something, they can look at the carbon in it and figure out, that's how they figure out the year. They go based off of, okay, it's being produced, and they go backwards. But there's two assumptions that are made. One, that carbon's always been produced at the exact same rate forever. And two, that carbon's never left the atmosphere. So it's kind of like a way I read it described was like if you had like a barrel and you're constantly pumping air into it at a constant rate, and I tell you what the rate is, and then you check at a certain point how much carbon's in it, you can logically figure out how long it's been pumping, or at what point you're checking, and stuff like that. So, but yeah, the two things that you're assuming are that it's been pumping the same rate and that there's no holes in the barrel.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I never knew how carbon dating works.
I should be on my way.
Yeah, I looked it up a few years ago because that's really my conclusion with all of these things. Is I have to look. I can't trust anything nowadays. It's just which sucks, but so many times I've looked stuff up and it's not. There's so many holes in theories that people come across as though they're fact.
I'll see what I can.
When in reality it's a theory that's built off of. There's a lot of psychological things like that too, actually.
May the goddess protect.
There's things built off of like Sigmund and Freud theories. Some of which I do believe in, some of which I don't. But there's like whole fields of study that people dedicate their life to. Like there's a scientific one called string theory. I think I told you. I don't remember if I told you this one before, but it's a theory of how the universe came into being, and there's absolutely. Evan and I were watching this documentary with Morgan Freeman, and it was talking about all of it. And Morgan Freeman in it says, even though there's absolutely, or I don't remember how he says it, even though there's zero evidence that this is actually how it happened, many scientists believe that this is what it is.
Are you all right, Hunter?
And we're like, what?
Were you injured when the war?
It's literally just a theory. There's no evidence at all. There's no way to have evidence, but it's just like, and he's like, okay, now we're going to go to the leading scientist in string theory who's dedicated 40 years of his life. It's like, what the heck? It's like, if you're that smart, why don't you try and figure out how to cure cancer or something?
It didn't go very well.
Do you think that in our lifetimes we're going to see a cure for a lot of the cancers that are out there?
I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's definitely possible.
As much as I don't want to believe it, I just feel like there's too much money to be made from people getting sick.
Why did you say you weren't? Anything
Well, if people were smart, they'd figure out.
This was before the proving, so now I can't even fight for my tribe. And
It's one thing is like when you see movies of the future and everything, it's always oversimplified, you know, like.
No, it'll be all right.
I need to get going.
All right.
It's never going to be that way. Like, for instance, with Cash, my wife and I were just talking the other day about, she had asked me if I think we'll ever switch over, you know, because we talked about, like, Mark of the Beast and stuff. Will we ever switch over to, like, a completely cashless society? And I don't see how it's possible. You know, it would be so extremely hard to do. Because you'd have to, there's so many factors. Just like trying to exchange money on the street, how do you do that? Everyone has to have a device. It's possible, but it would be extremely hard to pull off. But it's not impossible. You know, there's been greater things that have been done. But anyway, just things like that. It's like in movies and stuff, they always oversimplify how things are, or could be in the future. But I think my point was, I think even if we did find a cure for cancer, like with the money, I think that money could be an incentive for people to find a cure as well, and probably should be. But I don't think everyone will be able to afford it, you know?
Right.
Which sucks, but that's life, man.
I mean, cancer as it is now, though, puts most people in poverty, unfortunately. It's something you can't
Yeah,
control.
it's so expensive to just have to go through all that.
Yeah, like my mom's medication and stuff is insanely expensive.
Yeah. Well, that's a whole issue with the health industry in general.
Right. No, it's just crazy the types of advancements we're making in science and health right now. Like they're growing organs on animals right now. So like if you have kidney failure, lung failure, heart failure, they're estimating that at some point in the future they'll be able to grow you a new heart or a new lung or
that's wild.
Your own replacement using your own tissues and your own cells. It's insane. It's just crazy to think of. You know.
Yeah, this company I'm interviewing at, they seem to be very well positioned to be a real big player in, you know, that kind of industry, because they do 3D printing and they have a whole process already set up to be able to print stuff from an API, like it's built into the program and everything. So
that's crazy.
Tear blast arrows. Okay, I'll try those. Man, this game's already getting complicated. There's so much crap.
Yeah, it's the only problem with all these games becoming RPG and you know, MMO and whatnot. It's like all of them have like these crazy intricacies that you have to sit there and study and learn.
So much time.
It's not like a casual experience.
Wow. I will say I like the game so far. Like, a lot. It's entertaining, it's fun, it's action-packed. Yeah, it's got a good story. That has me wanting to keep going just to find out more, you know. It seems to be written well. And it has this RPG aspect to it where you can do multiple quests. Okay. That's interesting. Like, I'm looking at the map and there's like all these icons. It looks very much like not very much, but similar to Skyrim, where you're like trying to find certain little icons on the map. And I just got the ability to take over the horse kind of animals, so I can ride them now. So yeah.
Nice.
Is that a corpse next to him?
There's danger ahead, girl.
Danger for you, Outlander. This is Norland.
Yes, yes.
You're saying that the new incursion's pretty intense.
What's that?
Strange.
You're saying the new incursion is pretty intense.
Oh, okay.
Thrall told me there will be bandit ambush.
Well, it's not all good news. They don't always come to you. Most dig out a camp and they're the...
Unless someone...
I like you. Follow the trail of smoke on the...
Man, I need to upgrade my pouch if I can. Constantly out of room. Oh man, I forgot I got all these skills. I didn't even start learning them yet. Medium enemies. From afar. Oh, that's cool. How do I...
We've got 4 flame turrets shooting this one boss guy. Extreme overkill. Oh, they nerfed the tumbling, by the way. You can't just sit here and just tumble over and over and over.
Oh, I'm so glad, because in PvP it's so ridiculous, man. People just jumping around you constantly. It's like, it's not even realistic, man. I would just shoot you in the head. Someone was just trying to jump around me constantly and had a machine gun, they'd be dead. It's useful, but it's very unrealistic when you're doing PvP.
They expanded the Dark Zone by 2 zones, and there's now rooftops and a bunch of other crap in those 2 zones. So,
Yeah.
And they did not increase the amount of players in the Dark Zone in total. So I think they're hoping that
Spreads
that'll
out.
spread people out more.
Oh, that's good.
But, however,
Everyone's going to be in the new one, so.
Yeah, but they added in fast traveling, which I was not excited about. Now you can fast travel in the Dark Zone to the.
Are you sure? I didn't. Oh, to the checkpoints. Yeah, you can. I do like that. You can't fast travel anywhere else, though.
Yeah, but I don't like that because, like, let's say you know there's a group that's just killing everyone in the Dark Zone, and they're like way down in the lower section.
Oh, and they see that you're
yeah.
extracting. Yeah.
Now they can quickly get to us. You know?
I don't think they'd make it in time though. It takes a little while, and then they'd have to run over to the thing. If they put the extraction things in the right place, you'll never be able to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It'll take a certain amount of time to load.
That's true.
To even get to the checkpoint, and then they got to run all the way to the extraction point. So.
This is true.
If they do that right, then it would completely turn people off from doing that.
It does sound like they added damage though to people who are rogue. Like if you're not rogue, you do more damage to those types of people or something like that.
Oh, interesting. How do I increase my pouch, man? It's ridiculous.
Oh, really?
Are you gonna do something? I'll jump over to that.
Oh no, I'm gonna actually hop off soon here.
That's what I figured. 16:25.
Sitting here doing random stuff. I'm just doing a daily, real quick.
I wonder how long it took to make this game. What always blew my mind about Skyrim and stuff, it's like, I don't care how many years they put into those kind of games, they're like 10 times the size of any other game. I could never understand how they can fit so many things into it.
Yeah.
Okay, I got quests everywhere now. Show on map. Whoa. I really need to try and finish the Facebook thing on Omnia. I got close, but still having issues.
The Facebook thing?
Yeah, streaming live to Facebook.
Oh, got it.
Wait, can you ride the birds? That would be so cool.
Critical hit chance 3%. Critical hit damage 4%. It's actually better. It's only 11% bigger magazine size? Better.
Oh, that's how you do it. There we go. Ah, crap. Modifications. Triggers. Got it. Okay, starting to get the hang of this game.
You are?
Yeah, there is quite a lot, which is cool.
Server shutting down in 20 minutes. What?
Who said that?
Oh, they do their server maintenance on
The Division?
Thursdays. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it before. I've seen it before.
Yeah. I forgot about that. They do that Thursday morning. I'm just trying to get a hang of these new things. like 32 million credits. It's ridiculous.
My focus is picking up some kind of signal. Maybe I can scan it. Those ruins. That must be Devil's Thirst. A city of the old ones. Of the Metal World. Too loud to hear much. Gotta keep my eyes open. That signal. Where's it coming from? These are helpful. Bitter, though.
Service went down early.
Went down early?
Man, in the middle of doing something.
That sucks.
It's cool. Whatever. Alright, buddy. I'm gonna hit the bed.
Alright. See ya.
That grave. Sounds like he's suffering.
Yes. It's only a matter of time before he passes on. But never in such... Nothing I do. There should be some... I don't suppose you could check the stashes? Even a little dream willow would ease his pain.
You said that you, wanted to...
I do. I know a lot of people didn't want you in the proving. Shows how much we know. The very person we needed was someone... I wish I could borrow some of your courage now.
You don't need to borrow what you already have.
I hope you're right.
How did the man you're carrying...
He was one of the war party, so they brought him...
Tell me what you need again.
Dream willow. An oil made from the bark of water willows. That brings sleep and numbs pain. My supply is gone. Well, there should be some left.
You're young.
Yes. I'm still... Besides.
Could you see the ambush?
I heard it. That's what he keeps groaning and muttering about. Machines like nightmares ripping every... Only I could calm it.
I'll check the stat.
You will?
You're Aloy, aren't you? They say you've been made a seeker with rite of passage from the Sacred Land.
Yes. To track the killers who attacked the Proving.
I can't imagine leaving All Mother's protection. She went north to find a Carja officer called...
Did the matriarchs really give...
No. They refused her. But nothing could stop Nakoa saw it happen. Hid in the cellar and forced herself to...
I lived in the Embrace during the Red Raids.
For 10 years, the Carja attacked without warning. Devils like Zaid butchered braves and kidnapped civilians. It all ended when the Mad Sun King died. The matriarchs say his son wants to set things right.
You could have gone with her.
Leave the Sacred Land and be purged from All Mother's eternal memory? No. I bet she said she didn't care. I don't know.
I'll keep an eye out.
Oh, Mother bless you. She must have passed through Mother's crown. My Aunt Salai lives there. They might have... All Mother, hear my prayer. I kneel before your love.
Girl said Ward Chief Sona went after the killers from the Proving. Maybe I should try to find her. This must be where the war party got massacred. Such destruction. Don't think I'll be needing a mount in there. Maybe the war chief left something behind. Some clue as to where she went. Lots of machines. All controlled by the killers. They sent a stampede of them down the slope. Lenora managed to take down a corruptor, but not before the killers.
Brave! The dead and wounded all cleared away. Are there no more Braves or healers here?
Just me. You're hurt. What happened?
I didn't. It's madness out there. War Chief Sona sent me back to report. I'm no good to her like this.
Varl told me that the war chief tracked the killers. Did she find them?
We followed their trail, but again and again they sent corrupted machines to attack us. My wounds started to slow me down, so the war chief sent me back to let others know she hasn't given up the fight.
So, you were here when the war party was ambushed?
I was. I thought after the proving there could be no darker day, but I was wrong. The war chief was delayed gathering the rear guard. Eager for revenge, the Braves in the lead fell into the trap. Dozens lost in minutes. If Sona hadn't arrived and rallied us, no one would have survived.
Varl sent me to look for Sona. Do you know where she is now?
All I can tell you is where we parted. Near the metal tower, southeast of the ruins at Devil's Thirst. Look to the rise behind it with a lone boulder. I'll head for the Embrace and report what I know to Varl and the others. May All Mother lend you strength. You'll need it, going alone.
Another signal. Uh-oh, spotted. I must be closing in on the set. Override these machines. I'll have to find out where they came from. Looks just like Ross described. The signal must be coming from its head. I need to get up there. This must be the rise Sona's runner told me about. Chief stopped here. So where did she go next? Just stay out of their way for now. That old bow has seen a lot of action. No one would have left it willingly. Sona's taken losses. They must have taken a moment to rest. Couldn't have been easy, going on after the ambush. Dressings for wounds. The runner wasn't the only one who got hurt. Arrow shards. Braves were crafting ammunition here. Tracks. Let's see blood. Looks like Sona and her braves headed for that ridge. It's on to me. should be able to jump onto the tall neck from here. Okay, time to climb up to its head. Just a little longer, and I'll leave you to your wandering. What it says to other machines. Sawtooth. Maybe Sona took it out. She could be close.
You're lucky I happened by. One heartbeat more, and that sawtooth would have torn you apart.
Half a heartbeat more and I would have killed it myself. So you're War Chief Sona? Varl asked me to find you.
Has he held the gate?
He has, bravely. I saw him kill a corrupted machine himself. But he worries for you.
Our tribe needs strength, not sentiment. I've tracked some of the killers who struck the Proving. I crave vengeance. Do you?
You have no idea.
Show me then. Lend me your strength. Follow. The killers are just across this ridge, digging the cursed earth. The sin of the ancients is buried in that soil. Corrupter demons.
I know of them. I killed one at Mother's Watch.
A bold claim. I wonder if you'll live up to it. Hours ago, I sent Braves into hiding in the trees below. On my signal, they'll attack. The enemy and their demonic machines outnumber us, but we will have fury on our side.
We could have more than that.
Explain.
That's Blaze. What we used to burn, they used to blast. It's how they dug out this pit.
So we put fire to it and then?
Boom.
Then let us begin.
Whoa, wait. Let's not rush. Give me some time to make an approach. If I end up alerting them, open fire.
All right. Let's see what you can do.
Bad day for one of us.
be something up there.
Are you going to hide like a coward, or come out and fight?
Got a lead?
Damn, no more of these.
Got one right.
Picking my target now!
You cannot escape our grasp.
Not done yet.
Close!
This wasn't all the killers. I counted more at the War Party massacre. If I have to chase their filthy shadows from here to Spear's Reach, I will.
You're hurt. Losing blood.
My health is not your concern.
No one doubts your determination, but you need rest.
She's right, War Chief. Give your wounds time to close.
Varl, what are you doing here? I ordered you to hold that gate with your life.
And so I did, until the runner you sent returned with news of his encounter with Aloy and your location. I left the gate well guarded. My place is here, with you, with our vengeance. Am I not owed that?
Maybe I should have a look around.
Just do as you wish.
Mother.
For the sacred land.
Commanders, over the past month, accidental blaze explosions have killed 12 men. Here in the Ring of Metal, I've taken the precaution of placing our entire stockpile in a covered shelter, safe from stray sparks and lightning. And I've posted guards to control access. I urge you to take similar measures, or suffer the consequences. Supply Master... Thrawn, out.
A blaze stockpile inside their base. Sabotage that, and we win. I found something.
Damn them. The Ring of Metal lies in the ruins of Devil's Grief. I will return to the matriarchs.
There's no time for that.
Blood spilled calls for blood spilled. If the ground is cursed, then...
You bless...
Please, War Chief.
Devil's Grief is a cursed place. I'll send scouts ahead. Our force will assemble at the cliff above Red X.
Sounds like a plan. Sorry to spoil your fun. That's a machine I can't override. Not until I've learned more. I'll tuck that away.
Now they're hunting me.
Devil's Grief. Foreboding sight, huh?
Don't you ever wonder what it used to look like? Back when the old ones lived here.
You're not like other Nora.
That's what they tell me.
War Chief? Our scouts found enemy camps in the ruins, guarding the approach to the Ring of Metal.
Then we should hit those camps first. Make sure they stay quiet.
Agreed. Wipe out the camps, and our enemies in the Ring of Metal won't see us coming.
I'll take out the alarms.
We'll send Braves to each camp to lie in wait. What you start, they'll help finish.
You're going down.
Found him! Keep them in your sights!
You will perish.
Watch their fire! May my angel. Feet on the ground! Keep it together! Sacred land. Look what we did!
Come on, then.
Upon us!
Shooters! Hit the signal!
never got the Nora out. We did it for All Mother. Thank All Mother, that's over.
Get up there?
She's coming for us!
didn't get it! Look what we did!
Nora
At last!
always come through. Faith in the Nora.
Stocking up.
Nora!
The camps have been dealt with. Now to the Ring of Metal. Its high walls protect the enemy. Well,
I have another idea. Their base has a weakness. If I'm successful, I'll blow a hole in those walls big enough for the entire war party to charge through.
Sounds like a plan. So long as I get to come with you.
a war chief should be grateful for two arrows so eager to... Yes, Varl. Go with Aloy as her spearmate, but...
Yes, War Chief.
Go now. We wait on your signal.
That'll help.
You do have a plan, right?
You followed me this far, even into the ruins. I thought you trusted me.
I do, but how would you know that this base has a weakness?
Patience, Varl. You'll know soon enough.
Take my hand. Take the one on the right.
I've been
incoming.
2 more. You take the one on the left.
Sunset. Maybe a chance to rest.
There! I see something!
There. See that covered shelter?
Do you see those corruptors?
Focus, Varl. That shelter is full of blaze. A whole stockpile of it. If I set it off, the explosion will destroy those corruptors and collapse the wall too.
A breach for the Nora to charge through. Can't hit it from here, though. We'll need to get closer.
I'll get closer. You head back, tell Sona the plan, and lead them to that side of the ring.
I'll see it done. And when the wall collapses, I'll be first through the breach.
Now all I have to do is make it all happen. If I can do this quietly, it'll be a lot easier. And shoot it. I need to get to that place fast. I need to set off that blaze before it's too late. I should be able to hit the blaze from here.
All-Mother, look upon our victory. A debt of blood is paid. Remember this day, brave Nora.
From your lips to the goddess's ears. Yes, remember it. Be ready to leave this place. Let your spears and arrows rest in the bodies of the fallen. They are tainted, like these ruins.
It's over. They won't be able to kill again. The killers, this corruption, they're all parts of the mystery I'm chasing. Where the trail leads, I go. Can't be too prepared. I need to be closer to use that. we go again. A quick way down.
Apaka Shitstorm Tour, Day 5. Gray swarms opened for Turtle Smash the night I OD'd here. Or so the police report said, anyway. I was 15 years old. I worked in the hospital. 2 days later. Her face was the first thing I saw.
I've got other ammo. Gets past them. This must be Mother's crown. Smash it. They're around here somewhere. War Chief Sona, you're reinforcing Mother's crown?
If the Nora are to weather another attack by the Metal Devil, we must brace still. The concern is not yours.
You can still ask, War Chief.
Very well. We need to harvest lance horns. They carry chill water, and their lenses have many uses also.
I have chill water now.
Good. All right, Sinfa. That leaves the matter of a Lancehorn lens. I also need the watchtowers stocked with signal arrows. Take these to Orn's if you would.
Oh, it's you. The outcast turned seeker. I've heard you're good with bow and spear. Some even say you're the best.
I think I hear a challenge in there somewhere, and I'm not interested. I have more important things to do.
Oh, I see. The Seeker doesn't have time for us lesser Nora. Too busy hunting machines and marauders. Well, I can't claim to have faced the corrupted or danced with demons, but I have earned a few sons at the hunting grounds at Valleymeet. Have you? Or maybe your seeking hasn't taken you that far.
You went to a hunting grounds in Valleymeet.
Depends on who you ask. Most Nora don't go there, but the matriarchs won't cast anyone out. As for the hunting grounds, the keeper, he's so afraid of the Nora.
How did you win those sons?
I took down machines with 3 different types of arrows. If you aim to take a trial...
Do you try to provoke everyone?
Only seekers with red...
And how often do they come around?
You're the first I've seen today. If your seeking takes you to the hunting grounds, see if you can earn up. If you do...
Consider it done.
Brave! Mother's crown could make use...
Me?
Well, you are a brave. We need boar skins. There's good boar... When I saw it...
No shame.
No, it's...
You put that much...
After all that's happened...
I'll see.
If you can help. Good hunting.
What did...
For the village...
Curiosity.
Gone to all mothers of braves.
Well, I hope...
I'm heading for the border. You're a trader? What do you know of the Carja tribe?
I've never left our sacred land, but I've traded with Carja outlanders from time to time. Too fancy for their own good, if you... As for Meridian, it's all they talk about. A city built atop a...
How did the Carja ever come to build?
Slave labor. But their new king has forbidden slavery. I guess he can... See anything you like?
Well, I'll be off.
Thanks. Me too.
got
Here
out of
she
there
is.
quick.
The hero of Devil's
What happened
Grief.
to you, Hunter?
Oh, I'm grateful for this work.
How's that?
I was chasing a galloping grazer, so intent on my prey that I didn't see...
A cauldron.
Ah, you're from inside the Embrace, so you've never seen one. A cauldron is a sort of... Some say machines are made inside. Others think they're dens of evil, where the spirits of the metal devils linger. Same thing, I suppose. Whatever they are, they're forbidden.
You mentioned a lesson before. What did that wound teach you?
As I stood before the cauldron, my prey scampered off, and I stared, dumb with wonder. For a moment, I was a child again, wrapped from stories told by hunters at the campfire. That's when the Watcher attacked. Cauldrons are guarded, you see. There's a reason the matriarchs forbid those places, and I'll never waver again.
But for a moment, you felt something. A sense of discovery.
Has to be, right?
Where can I find it?
My point is that you
Then describe the place.
You're a clever one, but not so clever as to heed my... Fine, you're grown. I can't stop you. It's dead north of here, past the Red Drifts. Built, just remember...
The Carja have sealed off the valley to save themselves from corruption.
The machines. You're the Seeker. The one who was an outcast. You fought the killers.
I wish I could have saved it.
Did you?
What are you getting at? Are you...
There were worse things than being...
Where was your hunting party?
After the proving, we were so angry. We caught up to them, but in the dark...
Your party is...
gone.
What's worse?
I'm not like you. I can't live as an outcast. I'm afraid.
Tell me what you want.
Find my... You
have nothing to...
Should have got out of there quick.
How can you tell if the machine's been corrupted?
So, you're Aloy. One of them, maybe. You're Maria. Varl told...
The Carja capital. West will take you to it, but their soldiers will...
They can try.
No, what I mean is there's a Carja fort that guards the pass. But word is, the Carja have sealed the gate out of fear of the corrupted machine.
So if I clear out the corrupted machines, they'll open...
I suppose. But I can't...
Who said I needed help?
You'll clear the valley.
I'm good with a bow.
For your sake? Better than good, I hope.
So I'll find this Carja...
Yes, the Carja call the place Day Tower. It's not far from the Forsaken...
What Forsaken Village?
It had a name once, not that it matters now.
What happened to it?
The war. The Carja destroyed in one of their red raids. I was 15 at the time. The Nora withdrew to this place, Mother's Crown. Relinquished our claim on the valley. Even now, with the war behind us, we've left the valley be. A kind of buffer between...
How far is the corrupt...
I've seen it myself in machines at the head of the valley. And there's been word of corrupt... Whatever the corruption is, it doesn't just affect machines.
Do the corrupted machines have any weakness?
Fire seems to affect them more than ordinary machines. A small mercy.
Unless we find out what's behind...
The matriarchs have spoken, Aloy. All we can do is fight.
Mother's Crown guards the edge of the sacred land, right? So do you see a lot of foreigners here?
Yes. Not here in the village itself, of course. Since the war ended, foreigners have been allowed in... It's a little more than a heap of dingy shelters and tents, but...
Sounds like a place where I could find out more about... So you're in charge of...
I have Sona's counsel.
Good luck convincing her to do that.
Mother's Crown defends itself. During the war, it survived.
Trying to live up to glorious pasts as a way of getting people...
You wouldn't know this, but I won the proving the year I ran. Like you, I started off behind, had to find a short... I barely made it. Crossed the finish line with...
This isn't the proving, Maria.
You missed my point. Getting posted to Mother's Crown? It was the boon I requested. Trying to live up to the glory of the Nora hasn't killed me yet. But if it has to, I'm willing.
I should be going.
All right. Be careful out there, Aloy. I hope you find whatever it is you're after.
Corruption drives the machines to attack. Never seen anything like it.
Next